With the release of 2.0 and Withering Waves came the region of Renacida, but also the release of the character Carlotta, who has slowly grown to become one of my favorite characters in the entire game. So that's why in today's video we're gonna be building her. So sit back, relax, get a drink, grab a snack, cause today we're in for a long one, guys. Okay, so first we're gonna start off with actually pulling Carlotta. Now, I haven't played Wuthering Waves in a very long time, probably about 2 to 3 months. I only logged on like one time to actually help my friend with farming bosses. But other than that, I have literally not played in like probably 4 months. So this is my first time logging in for like a long time. Actually, here's a clip of me logging in. I even had the returnee quest page, which I hadn't received, so this was my first time actually seeing it. It's actually very rewarding. So if you're like considering returning, I think this is one of the things you should really look out for. It really helped me with pulls and stuff. For pity, I don't think I checked how much pity I have, but I have over 4,000 asteroids and 7 single pulls exactly, and I just kind of went straight into it, so enjoy the pulling session.
What the dog doing? What the dog doing?
As you can see, I did not end up getting her, unfortunately, so I collected some emergency funds from the shop, and even after that, I still didn't get her. So I tried pulling her weapon instead, because you know, you're guaranteed to get it in this game. I had 18 pulls and a dream, guys. 18 pulls and a dream, which did not come true. But from this, I was able to get this game's version of like Star Glider, and I bought 7 single pulls. And even after that, I still didn't get her. Yeah, no, this game doesn't like me very much. So you know what that means? It's time to grind some pulls. So the first thing I did was my dailies, which was relatively easy. Then I saw I had some red marks and checked and realized I had uncollected loot, but it didn't end up giving me any asteroids, unfortunately. Then I decided to do Tower of Adversity because it was the quickest way to get asteroid. I mean Chongli, she's the best built character on my account as of current, so I thought I'd solo with her, and this is how it went. I switched to my go-to team for the higher floors, which consist of Shangli, Zhang Liao, and Shorekeeper, because things were getting a bit hard for me to clear, and this is how that went. Hey guys, it's me again. I thought I'd just take this time to talk about a few things concerning my YouTube. First one being content. I'll be doing content on wuwa, Genshin, HSR, and a little bit of ZZZ, mainly because it's the game I play in my downtime. And currently I'm working on a schedule to where I can post at least once a week. So if I start posting more frequently, know that the schedule is actually working. Now for burnout, I've actually been experiencing burnout for a little bit. I stopped playing all games, in particular Genshin, for about a few weeks, mainly because I haven't been having fun, which is why y'all haven't seen vids from me for about 3 weeks. And well, for me, if I'm not having fun, I don't play the game. And also, I felt like it would have shown in my vids, so I didn't want to create anything. But anyway, I'm better now and I have a lot of vids coming out that I'm excited about for y'all to see. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for listening to me ramble, and let's continue on with the video. This gave me a decent amount of asteroid, so I decided to pull again. But you guessed it, I still didn't get anything. Jesus, first Genshin, now wuwa. My luck is running out, man. But then I remembered new patch means compensation rewards. So I checked my mail and collected my free temple and finally got my 5-star. Except I didn't. But anyway, we're gonna pretend like that didn't happen. And after this, I decided I should do quest, which was pretty simple enough. But the main quest that I did was the 2.0 main story quest. And y'all, I'm about to yap because when I tell y'all this was peak cinema, like, oh my god, it was so good. Kuro indeed did cook. I'm gonna start this section by saying that I'm not really gonna be talking about the actual quest itself that much. I'm gonna touch on it here and there, but I'm mainly gonna be focusing on the character design and the design of Renacida as a whole, because honestly it is so beautiful. I mean, just look at how beautiful this nation really is. Like, it's so well designed. I might insert a few clips here and there, like, just to show you how beautiful it is. I'm pretty sure the nation is based on either Italy or Greece. Like, I don't know, it's giving me, you know, like Venice vibes, you know, like, I don't know if you know what Venice looks like, but like, you know, when you're on the gondola and you're just going down the river, like, I don't know, it just literally gave me that vibe. Now for the character designs, bro, why does every character in Renacida like low-key so beautiful? They just look pretty. Like, I don't know, they just have this air about them. And when I mean every character, I mean like even the NPCs are like dressed down, like they're so fashionable. Like, I genuinely enjoyed doing the quest and actually exploring the nation. Like, the quests was probably about like 3 hours plus. Matter of fact, I got a message telling me to like come off the game because I've been playing for 3 hours and I should take a break, but I continued on, and I'm glad I did because it was, the ending of the quest was so good. Like, I didn't even expect the Christopher dude who we met in the beginning to even be of importance, but like the fact that he's actually working with the white-haired girl, I can't remember her name. I don't know, man. It was so good. I genuinely enjoyed that. Like, honestly, props to Kuro. They put in the work. It was honestly such a breath of fresh air playing this new patch. It just felt so nice to play. Like, just wish it technically was a little shorter. Like, I feel like there were some parts that like didn't really need to be included in the story, but I mean, I ended up enjoying the story as a whole anyway, so it doesn't even matter. The different mechanics they added, like the new glider, like oh my god, it is so fun flying around. That new glider around the nation of Renacida is just also, like, a little detail that I really liked was that like the teleports, and specifically in Renacida, like they literally have like a bubble animation anytime you use them, and I found that to be so cute. Like, I don't know if that was just me, but like I genuinely love the attention to detail. And I mean, there's like so many other stuff too, like the fact that you can literally ride a bathtub, which I found so like weird, but also very fun, and kind of like a very nice added detail to the entirety of like Renacida's vibe. The little glowy cat things you can pick up, and it makes you run like super fast. Like, oh my god, I feel like that's like the most fun I've had exploring the region, like in any game for that matter. Like that like genuinely makes exploring so much more fun. Like, you can get to places faster, you can like actually just, I don't know, like it takes away a little bit from me like just running around and actually just seeing the scenery by itself for what it is at your own pace. But like I genuinely believe that it just made exploring so much more fun. I mean, you can get to places faster. I mean, who doesn't love that, you know? But yeah, honestly, these are all my thoughts on the 2.0 patch as like a whole. Yeah, like that's about it. I continued to grind for pulls off camera, and then I finally got her, which I posted about on my community page. Go check that out. I usually post on there quite frequently. But now that we have her, it's time to level her up. Now it's time to farm her boss mats. Thankfully, it's the same 4-star echo she needs, so I can farm her build simultaneously. flowers I need, so now it's time to level her to 80. Now it's time to level her weapon, which, as I stated earlier, I did not actually get. But however, I did do a couple 10 pulls on the standard banner, and I did manage to get Static Mist, which is her second best in slot 5-star. That was very conveniently timed, but it worked out for me. So now we're gonna level this weapon, and it actually gives ER, which actually ended up being perfect because later on in the video you will see that I lack ER just a tiny bit. So Static Mist actually will give me a lot more ER because of it, so that worked out perfectly. Now for talent, she needs the Netherworld Stair boss drops. And honestly, this boss for me took some time getting used to. I kept getting hit, but after 3 rounds, I leveled her talents. Her most important talents are her liberation, forte, and skill, so I leveled those first. Then I did her basic attack and intro skill. Now for echoes. She needs Frosty Resolve, which I don't have much of besides for Sentry Construct, her main 4-star echo. For main stats, she needs crit rate or crit damage, blade shield damage, and attack percent. And for substats, she needs crit rate or crit damage, attack percent, resonance skill damage, and energy recharge. Round of echo farming, it wasn't really that great. I was barely doing damage, and I started wondering if the enemies had some kind of death bonus or something. So I decided to do co-op to speed things along. And thanks to these two lovely people right here, I was able to farm several echoes in the span of 2 to 3 hours. I had a lot of crystal solvents, so I used nearly all of them during this farming session. Okay, so first I leveled the 4-star echo because that's usually the most important one. And this is how that went. We finally have a 4-star echo. It's time to do the 3 stars, and this is how this went. Able to get a 3rd glacial damage bonus echo, I decided to do 2 attack 1-star echoes instead, and this is how the rolling for that went. I leveled a lot more echoes until I finally had a semi-decent build for her, which took a while, but here's the final build. She's currently level 80 with 127 ER, which will increase by 12% to about 142.8% ER, which she gets from her weapon, and she has a crit ratio of 43 over 250. Her weapon is Static Mist, and here is her echo set. Her talents are 6, 8, 8, 8, 7, and she is currently E0. Please don't judge my build too much. I know it's pretty scuffed, but I did what I could with the time I had. And with all that being said, let's get into the damage showcase.
What the dog doing?
And with that, we've come to the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. I had a lot of fun building Carlotta. She was genuinely so fun. I love her playstyle, and comment down below what are your thoughts on 2.0 as a whole. I would love to hear from you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.